No, it's fine. We'll do it after.
It's
My God.
so you're not starting the backup then.
Hey all, Watt here.
That's gonna be a big desync.
I mean, I just started recording.
Same.
Oh, well, Mimi, you're getting 2 whole minutes of the good shit.
2 whole minutes of the crazy person talking to themselves.
Finally.
Yeah, and
Uh,
it's almost like this is a legitimate boating podcast or something.
yeah. Speaking of, hey everybody, welcome back to DipShips Legitimate Boating Podcast. As always, I'm your captain, Calamity Caller, joining me, as always, Maritime Metty,
Hello.
and Nautical Nick.
So we're not screaming?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna do the thing.
Not the... Oh, I'm gonna hurt you.
Now you know how we feel all the time.
I don't know why. I've never done anything immoral or wrong.
You just make it so easy.
You're fucking
think this
easy.
will come
Can I
out
play
before
gunshot sound effect?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah. There we go.
Hi.
You think this
Very
is going to
helpful.
come out before or after the episode of DipShips where you throw your headset?
No, I didn't throw my headset.
It didn't. It sounded like you threw your headset.
I don't think I did. I don't remember.
I'm gonna stay quiet.
I know I did at the start with PM because I hate him, but
You wished with your whole pussy for PM to come back in one of those episodes.
I was like, I could beat PM. Can I get PM back?
You're the one who decided to play with the final boss of card games.
I didn't
explicitly
decide that.
warned you
PM
against it.
did.
That was a really funny decision on his part. He was right.
PM went, Nick, you're taking over for me. And Nick went, oh, okay.
Yeah, but you very easily could have gone,
Right.
nah, series on hiatus till Pum get back.
And then we'd
Just
have
gonna
actually
cancel
nothing
D-ships
to...
like that.
Well, yeah.
Who wants to go first? Or their weeks? Or their months? Or their weeks?
Yeah, I don't remember when the last time we recorded this, or what we talked about at all, any of it.
Well, I can scroll up really quickly and we can take a little look-see. Last time we recorded was the 23rd of June.
Cool.
Yeah.
So more than a month.
Jesus Christ. We gotta get back on top of this shit.
We're great.
So who wants to go first?
Well, I feel like you have a lot to say.
Do I?
I hope. Didn't?
I do have a couple things to talk
Yeah, I was
about.
gonna say,
I have a
wasn't
good
there some
amount of
shit?
things.
I mean, the only note that's in there is
Oh
the
my
one
god, I
posted
forgot.
immediately after the Bulbasaur thing.
I mean, I have some stuff there as well, but I forgot about the one I put in the actual note channel because I thought about it at work.
Did I talk about Tortussi?
No, you definitely didn't.
Oh man, the Tortussi. I don't even remember if
Do
I
I
have a
have
picture.
to hang on? Let me pull up. Oh wait, no, it's on the other phone, isn't it? Shit.
Ha ha ha, fool.
Looking at the notes channel, I do remember that you floated that we should make soup, and I'm still, like,
All right, but that
So-
was in the last episode.
so baffled at the suggestion. I remember, because I just remember looking at my screen like, what are you talking about?
All right. So because the Bulbasaur thing led into Tortussi, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I found this
Mhm.
adorable little plushie. Look at him.
Okay, I love them.
Glaring flaw
Uh-huh.
in the plushie design.
Oh.
Mm.
The Bulbona hole.
Oh, no. We've been recording for 4 minutes.
Let me see. I can find it in my media tab. Why are some of the things in the media tab now on Twitter? Can we talk about how Twitter is broken as shit? Sometimes when you look through your media
it
tab or
sucks.
someone else's, it just shows blank squares for no reason.
Oh yeah. It's cause the person they retweeted you're not following.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
There it is. Nick, behold the Tortussi. Me and Metty went food shopping, and I saw this, and I looked at them, and I went Tortussi, and they went, "Why?"
That's what you know. Right, maybe it's a good thing we didn't record for a month. Maybe.
Yeah, we have things to talk about. Fun things.
Maybe some of these thoughts should be kept inside.
And of course, I tweeted it saying the Tortussi, and this was one of the responses that I got from it, which made me laugh really hard.
Oh my god.
You're bloody disgusting. 30 years old and that's your first fucking thought? What's the world coming to? Don't you have a hobby, you rotten shaft?
I love the imagery of it coming from the monkey.
And I was like, you're literally British.
Ook, ook. Indubitably. It's the monkey from Madagascar. It's the one that can't read.
Right. Okay, I remember.
But it can talk, and the other one can read but can't talk.
I also like the Tortussi.
No one said they liked the Tortussi.
You're right,
but
Nick.
You. In fact, if I had thought about it before this, I would have hated you more.
Yeah, man, sure. I think that's going to be a new bit that I do when I just feel like being a bastard again.
When did you stop?
In the middle of conversation, I'm just going to just like half agree with things that people are saying, even if it's not something you agree with. Like, not in a way that I don't agree with what you're saying, in a way that that's not a thing that you can agree with. I made a statement. That's not a opinion. Like Charlie Day and Always Sunny.
That's a great bit. I love it. Keep it up.
I don't know if I agree with that, Nick. I think that you might be a little crazy for that take, but
well, I'll tell you what, you're right.
So what happened next?
At work, let me tell you guys, was excited for the summer because I was like, dude, I get to like come in at 10.
Come.
Leave at 6. Have like 3 hours to myself. It's going to be awesome. It was not, in fact, awesome.
But in fact, it was not awesome.
Can we get like a fourth person on here who is completely silent except to be the narrator in circumstances like that?
Maybe.
That was the original plan for having me on, but then Jordan stayed quiet so much that I had to talk.
Metty was supposed to be our silent producer who pokes in sometimes, and I was like, whoa, hold on.
I was supposed to be fucking Hannibal sitting in the chair, occasionally going, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that one.
And then I sat there in silence for like 5 minutes in the first episode I was on, and I was like, I gotta talk. No one's talking.
We're doing great.
My boss, for some reason, decided that he wanted to rush this building done as fast as possible.
It's so he can leave for the rest of the summer.
I mean, he's on vacation the next 2 weeks, so.
See?
So, even though we got a head start and we finished the third floor, I will say that it took us a while to get the third floor done. We got to the second floor, finished it in 1 day because he made 3 cleaning crews. I was like, shit, it's not even August and we're on the first floor. We can take our time a little now since there's only 1 scrub crew and we have 3 cleaning crews and
but
maybe 6 classrooms left.
Good.
Now.
And we, took our time because we didn't want to rush finishing things. And he got very mad and said that we were not getting things done fast enough and 1 room a day is unacceptable. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? He literally went from, within the span of 3 days, went from we're far behind, we've fallen behind, to we're really caught up. Like, we really, we got to slow it down a bit, to the very next day going, we've fallen behind. We're too far behind. And I was like, is your brain functioning?
Well, yeah, these things are made up. It's whatever he wants it to be.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you see here, I was thinking he just is repeating whatever the person directly above him is saying, like uncritically, without thinking himself.
There's no one above. Well, I mean, there's the head of facilities, but the head of facilities.
Who owns the building.
Yeah. So, Monday I told him I was going to be out on Wednesday because I wanted to go see my sister before she left for Florida.
Never
Tuesday was when he got really mad at us for doing nothing. He yelled at me for cleaning a light switch, like because we have the metal around the light switches.
Sure.
I was cleaning it and a bunch of other spots like it on a wall because he's been yelling at other guys for not touching the finer details like that in rooms. So he yelled at me for touching the finer details in rooms like that. And I snapped on him, and I yelled in his fucking face. And I almost jumped over the table and fucking knocked him out because I was furious. And we had a nice little screaming match, and I was out the next day.
Been a funnier podcast story.
And Friday, I was like, oh, so do you want me to go with the other crew? Do you want me to, like... And he went, oh, you're going to be with me today. It's going to be me, you, and this other guy.
All right.
All right, cool. So he, despite not wanting the scrub crew to catch up to the cleaning crew, he made a second scrub crew again so that they would catch up to the cleaning crew.
Excellent.
We scrubbed part of a room, which is the science rooms. They have tables that are bolted down, so we have to go around them, and it's very annoying. And I went to go mop it up, because you got to mop up the residue so it doesn't stain the fucking tile and stick in it.
Sure.
And he went, oh, well, we're just going to mop the whole room when we're done. We're not going to bother with mopping it now, because there's only 2 of us here. I was in the middle of sucking up the water to make sure we could get up a lot of the old wax water before moving on to the next section, and he was already throwing down water to start scrubbing the next section. And I was like, are you fucking stupid?
Yeah.
Yes.
How'd you know?
So when he said that we were going to mop it all at once, I just smiled and I went, okay, no problem, because I knew what was going to happen. So when it was just me and him for 40 minutes before our third person joined us, because he was busy waxing and he didn't bother waiting for the third person to join us, like a smart person would do, because this is a minimum 3-man job and not a 2-person job.
Clearly not.
The third person shows up and he looks at the section of floor we did and sees all of the fucking scrub marks embedded in the tile and goes, did you guys mop over there? And the head custodian goes, well, no, we were going to mop it all once the room was done.
Yeah, turns out wax hardens when it cools.
And he
No,
goes,
that can't be right.
you fucking moron. He's just like, hey, you have to, like, all of that is now there. If we wax that, it's going to just be there. You will see it. We have to redo that entire section. And the head just goes, oh. Oh, yeah, I guess we'll redo it.
Awesome.
So
glad
anyway,
he's
after screaming
so
about
good at
all
this.
of us only getting 1 room done that day, we got 1 room done that day.
Oh my god.
And I went, man, I'm so glad you're on vacation. I can't fucking deal with you. I need you out of my life.
You're gonna come on here one day and just be like, yeah, so I killed him.
I mean, maybe. You're speaking that into existence, honestly. Like, it's a legitimate possibility at this point.
The same way this is a legitimate voting podcast.
Yay!
Wow. Oh, that reminds me. I have to give a shout out
Yeah.
to someone.
Oh, no.
I have to give a shout out to my sister's husband, Keith, because he asked her to ask me to shout him out. What up, Keith? How's it going, bud?
Yeah, Keith.
Let's go, baby.
So is that the one you hate, or...
No.
No, especially not now that he's watching our podcast.
Oh.
You know, I know that we've kind of slowed down, but I think too many people listen to this podcast.
Too many people that know me personally listen to this
Yeah.
podcast.
Like I have a coworker who listens to this podcast, and
Why?
my cousin now listens to this podcast.
That's crazy.
I am legitimately sorry.
I'm over here like, why are you doing this to me? I'm supposed to be the silly guy no one knows. I have to see you people at Thanksgiving.
You listen to me talk about coming in jizz? Oh,
Okay,
why?
Now you know exactly what I think about you, and this is kind of a problem. That's why, I forget what family member was asking me, oh, what's the name of your podcast? And I was like, no.
Nuh-uh.
No, I don't
Sure.
have one. You just said you have one. No, I don't. I didn't. No. That must have been some other mentor. Wasn't me.
There are literally dozens of us.
There's so many.
Doesn't.
So,
We run every construction site in this city.
That's true.
so today, before I talk about like media things,
Sure.
today I went to my local card store. That's right, folks. It's time to talk Yu-Gi-Oh! I know they hate it when they talk about the cards.
Cortana, play hang up sound. Thank you.
It's a very gentle thank you.
And or alternatively, thank you, Mimi, for pretending to be Cortana. Playing the hang up sound.
So I went there today with Fish.
Like with a P or?
No, with the GHOTI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
how you spell fish.
That's
What do you
how
mean?
you spell that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's right.
It's true. You can't deny it. And I proceeded to go 1 and 3.
That sounds right for fish.
And I was like, damn, I was very close on one of those games. And the very last one to at least having a tie on game 3. Unfortunately, I went up against a Sun player
Oh.
on game 3. And my first game was against, Dinomorphia, which I fucked up a lot of my plays. I could have played it a lot better.
I biffed it.
I biffed it hard.
Fucking buffed it, dude.
I boffed it really hard. And that was unfortunate, but, I had fun. I had a good time.
Hey, real quick, there's a huge thunderstorm outside, so if I just vanish...
Oh, sick. We've
laugh.
been getting those all fucking week.
Yeah. There's one earlier today. I was actually a little worried that our power would go out and we wouldn't be able to do the podcast.
Yeah, I've been shitting my little boots about a lot of this. And I traded in some cards that I had for a while that were just sort of sitting here and I didn't use them.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought a box of Infinite Forbidden because I was like, I have a lot of store credit. I had $60 worth of store credit.
Oh my god.
Let me get a box of Infinite Forbidden. Cost me $30. I need the little Molcharmy, the little jellyfish fucker. I only have one copy. Maybe I'll get another one. Instead, I pulled the fucking $100 secret.
And then you traded it in and got another box.
And then I walked over to the one guy there I knew who had 2 copies of the card I need. I went, hey, buddy, those are $50. You want to trade them both for a $100 card? And he went, oh, I'm not really interested in any of the meta cards. I kind of actually want to keep these 2, so I'm not really. I went, you fuck. You fucker. I was so upset. No, but I need them.
Have you seen Molcharmy Blind Second Exodia?
Huh?
There sure were words you just said.
Nick, I keep trying to convince Metty to play Mimighoul because I know they'll like them.
Okay.
I mean, I would indeed like an entire archetype of man-eater bug. You are correct.
Yes.
And yet, you did not play Ghost Trick.
Isn't that the one where I have to turn myself into the police if I get too close to a school?
No, that's Trap Tricks.
No.
I understand where the confusion came from. There's Trick in the name.
Yes.
Now, Ghost Trick are just funny little spirits. One of them's a little jack-o'-lantern guy.
Yeah. There's a Jiangshi.
One of them's Bloody Mary.
You like Jiangshis.
One of them's a little ghost in a sheet.
Yeah. Frankenstein
I
is
do
there.
like little sheets.
Frankenstein is there, and he's like, fuck's my
Sex
wife.
is a lot like Mario Kart.
Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh's at a point right now where I play it every day, and I can't recommend it to any of my friends.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
It really sucks.
No, it's fine. It'll get better.
Really?
We're getting a ban list in August this month.
It is August.
Yeah, we're gonna get one. Don't worry. All right, let me look through my media thread now because I've watched a lot of things.
I had to write down a bunch of shit that I've been watching because I haven't updated my media thread in like 2 months.
There is one thing.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get to that. Don't worry. That'll transition into your week.
Oh, worrying.
Oh, no, not the thing we saw together.
Oh.
There's a thing we should kind of bring up.
Or did you see the homoerotic movie?
Well, yes, but again, we'll get to that later.
Which thing?
That we are once again an independent podcast.
They gave you back the $5?
No. Oh, let me get the fucking tweet. So I opened twitter.com one day and I saw, where is it? It's not that far back. Nick, why are you hiding my tweets from me? There it is.
I logged onto your account and blocked you from yourself.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I believe that.
You're gonna have to click this to look at the tweet it's in response to, but tweet from Dan Gigaboots. I had to let go of 4 employees of the Gigaboots podcast network today. It was a very hard thing to do, and I wish I could have avoided it. We ask that you all respect the privacy of everyone involved and not look into the 17 OLED TVs I've bought since the start of 2023. And I quote retweeted it going, just saw this on the For You page. This is how I found out they let DipShips go.
Luckily, we retained the rights as they don't read, so I just had them sign an EOLA, and then, we got our IP back. It's fine.
Damn.
So if
Unfortunately,
anyone's
Mimi was poached in the acquisition.
God damn it.
So here's our new editor, Im.
The dude from One Piece?
Our new editor, Im, who's got a funny little mustache that's definitely not taped on, and they've got a little cat with them. It's fine.
They control the government.
Different person.
Shirt says totally not me.
The Boys season 4 happened.
It did. I have heard
boy.
such bad things that I haven't watched it.
Oh, boys.
It's
Nice.
you know how in some of the
Thanks.
other seasons
I
it was in some of the other seasons it was a little bit more tongue in cheek about a lot of the things they were talking about.
Yeah, to an extent.
Yeah, and this one they're just like, what if we just really fucking hammered it in the head? What if we just really laid into you guys that this is what this is? What if the plan to assassinate the president and take down the government happens on January 6th? What if we really just have Homelander stand there and go, make America super again?
Wasn't that old?
I think that was like season 3.
Okay, I was gonna say, I remember that being a thing before this.
But they really fucking hammered it in this season. It was wild. Also, Huey gets sexually molested.
I did hear about that. And then he got, like, in trouble for it.
It was supposed to be, like, a comedic thing, but it doesn't really work too well when the episode before... spoilers for The Boys, for those who care. When the episode before his fucking father dies...
Yeah.
So the end of the episode is him breaking down uncontrollably just in front of his girlfriend going, I'm not doing okay. Because he just lost his dad and got fucking sexually assaulted by 3 different people.
Like, at the same time, or...?
Yes, actually.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, the boys is kind of fucked.
Oh god.
But I mean, I'm still excited for what season 5 is going to do, because season 4 was really just a lot of setup for season 5. It really didn't do a lot on its own.
I love when those seasons happen. They kind of suck.
My favorite thing is that KZ made a tweet at one point saying, like, wouldn't it be crazy if, like, this thing happened in this season? And then it did literally exactly the way KZ said. And I was like, damn, dude, you really fucking called that one. That was crazy.
And it's a really good thing that that wasn't seen by, like, Disney execs, so they would have rewritten the whole series.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of KZ and that whole group, they decided to rewatch all of the X-Men movies.
Couldn't be me.
That was a great refresher for you, considering.
And Deadpool as well. Because, Deadpool and Wolverine's coming out. Or is out.
I was gonna say, did we go to an early show?
I only managed to catch a couple of them. Did you guys know that X-Men Days of Future Past is a really good movie?
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe you.
No, it's, like, surprisingly good.
It's actually really good. I was told by so many people that it was dog shit, and I'm like, oh, this is actually really good. Hey, did you guys know that X-Men Apocalypse is an even better fucking movie? Unironically.
I didn't even know that one existed.
I like Storm.
I really liked it. I especially... Let's see if I can get this little gif here. I really liked this fun little... Oh, I might have it downloaded, actually. There it is. This fun little gif of just this scene sped up of Magneto grabbing Charles's chair, which for some reason we were crying laughing over, the same way we were crying laughing over Magneto pushing Wolverine into the sky.
Yeet.
Incredible.
Jordan, KZ, and Ari were all so fucking high they replayed the scene for, I'm not joking, 10 minutes straight. Literally spent 10 full minutes winding this scene back and watching it and crying laughing. And then just like starting another movie, cutting back to this one just to watch that scene. It was awesome. What else? Deadpool and Deadpool 2, both really good movies. Watched Logan for the first time.
Somehow I still have not.
That definitely is a movie that they tried to make. It's definitely their attempt at a sad end to Wolverine, I guess. It was alright. All I could say about it was Billy Butcher would have simply handled it better.
I remember everyone like calming themselves when that movie came out, and you're like, remember this shitty X-Men movie? It's so good.
Apocalypse is a really good movie. It's sick as hell. And then My Hero ended.
It did. I'm over it.
Yeah.
Metty, you finally got what you wanted.
What part?
Spoilers for My Hero for those who haven't
Yeah,
read it
yeah.
yet.
let's not.
Oh. Are you sure?
I'm a little sure, yeah. My opinion is public record at this point. It's fine.
I feel like it stuck the landing. It definitely was rocky, but I feel like it stuck this landing pretty alright.
You know what? It's doing better than Jujutsu Kaisen.
Man, like, it's a low bar because the bar has begun tunneling its way past hell. So
Right.
yeah, like,
Alright, I read this last JJK chapter,
Yep.
just being like, this chapter fucking sucks. Why is everyone gassing it up? And then I got to like the last 2 pages and I went, oh, this actually is the best chapter they've put out.
It's the best chapter they put out in a long time.
The chapter is really fucking good, actually.
Can't wait to see this cat fumble.
I was gonna say, one good chapter does not a good manga make.
Yeah.
Started
Congratulations.
really strong and then
I was gonna say congratulations, Horikoshi. You did it. Show me the new thing you're doing. Also, make more things in the My Hero universe.
yeah. Or at least greenlight more things in the My Hero universe.
Yeah, like,
Vigilantes was really good.
Yeah, make your own
Yeah.
thing. Make new things, of course. But if you also want to make more shit in this universe, fucking do it. Because
Yeah.
again, Vigilantes was fucking really good. There's a lot of space to play
There's-
within here.
Yeah, there's room. There's room to do stuff.
Now we time skip 70 years.
Literally.
You could do that.
Literally. Easy peasy.
Right?
That'd be wicked. I'd love it.
Like, we never talked about the quirk singularity. Let's keep doing that.
All right, so Deadpool and Wolverine,
Gay.
super gay, yaoi cinema.
Homosexual gay.
Oh, really fucking good. Once again, the Deadpool movies are all just the fucking best. The weakest one is Deadpool 1, and that's just because it's the first one. What a good fucking movie.
Great fucking movie.
Just a
I
good
watched it
send
for the
off to the
first time
Fox
on a
era.
plane.
Deadpool and Wolverine?
It really
No.
is a send off to the
Deadpool.
Fox era.
And they literally had the end credits be like a bunch of outtakes from fucking the Fox movies.
Huh.
Well, they played a fucking... Oh, was it? No, it wasn't Blink-182. Was it Simple Plan? What
The guys who
fucking-
did the Scooby-Doo opening?
Green Day. I'm fucking stupid. I knew it was one of those fucking
I'm like,
early
"Did they?"
aughts rock bands.
It's possible, I guess.
It was a Good Riddance by Green Day. They played over the end credits.
And they're so right.
So right. It was just
He's gonna
phenomenal
say
movie.
the line. He's gonna say it. Wait, what?
That was
What,
awesome.
were they on a bridge?
That was so good. Wait, what? A lot of characters you wouldn't expect to show up at all, where they walk on screen and you go, "What the fuck do you mean?"
You ask me, hey, what's she from? Yeah, that character fucks another character sometimes in the comic books. Oh. Is she in a
No,
movie?
I didn't ask you where that character was from. I said, "What does that one do again?" Because I couldn't remember if that character had a power or not. I was like, "Is that character's power just fights good?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck's good, has a funny weapon.
Oh,
I mean, technically that's most characters.
Metty, would you like to talk about our experience at Deadpool and Wolverine?
All right.
Oh, God.
So we got into the theater,
Uh-huh.
and, we were sitting there for a minute, and then it's like, how many kids do you think are going to be in this theater? How many kids are about to learn some slurs and curse words?
A dozen. A score.
I stopped counting at like 17.
Oh, my God.
That was a lot of kids in this R-rated movie, just like when we saw
And I
John
didn't
Wick.
see any leave. Which, understandable, I also wouldn't want to leave. But I'm very surprised that parents didn't drag kids out by the ears for tricking them into seeing this movie. So anyway, we're sitting there, and I'm like, oh, the seat next to us is empty. This is pretty nice. And then it gets sat in.
Hmm.
And I'm like, whatever, he's using the wrong cup holder.
Oh, I've just remembered this story. Oh no.
He's putting his soda in my cup holder, and he's eating his popcorn obnoxiously, and the previews are still playing. It's been half an hour of previews.
Yeah, it was like 40 minutes of previews. It was fucking ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Then the movie opens, and Ryan Reynolds says his first, he says the setup for the first joke, and this guy goes, "Ha!" And I look at Carl, and Carl looks at me, and we both get the oh no smile. The haha, I'm in danger.
Oh, this is
And
going to be
I
one of those
awesome.
viewings.
I spent this whole movie next to the biggest Deadpool fan on the planet. And boy, it was an experience. And might I tell you, the biggest Deadpool fan on the planet doesn't wear underwear.
How do we know that?
Yeah, how do you know that?
Cause you know we're sitting there, we're waiting for the after credit scene, and the house lights come up.
Uh-huh.
And I guess the biggest Deadpool panel.
Correct?
I guess the biggest Deadpool fan has never seen a Marvel movie or a Deadpool movie before, because he gets up before the after credit scene, or maybe it's his second time seeing the movie. Also possible. He is the biggest fan.
That's true.
So I see him sitting up, and I'm like, all right, let's get a good look at this guy. Let's see what the biggest Deadpool fan on the planet looks like. And I get a fucking full moon right to the face.
You've seen the eye of the storm.
Yes, and it was brown.
Yeah. Oh, it was so fucking funny. I got to enjoy popcorn.
That's great.
Yeah, I didn't have any snacks because, you know.
Metty looked at the line and was like, that's too long. And I was through it in like 5-10 minutes.
Well, it wasn't only that it was too long, it was also, do I really want to spend $20 on movie theater popcorn today?
That's very fair. I definitely did.
I didn't. I was like,
$20.
we got food at home.
I'm a little slut for popcorn.
You do be.
God, I hate popcorn.
What?
Oh, hey, Deadpool and Wolverine broke a record, apparently.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, as we were leaving the theater, like the entire theater, you know, like the complex, not the theater we saw the movie in, but like the collection of theaters that is also called a theater. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Cineplex.
Yeah.
Sure.
Where Freddy Fazbear. Anyway, as we were leaving that, we're walking out, and I'm about to start like talking mad shit about the biggest Deadpool fan on the planet.
Uh-huh.
And then he's like right in front of us immediately somehow, despite leaving 5 minutes before us. And I'm like, oh no, I can't say anything until we get enough distance. No. Anyway, that was fun.
He was right there, and I could still see part of his crack.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that was fun. Hey, buddy, you know who you are? Wear fucking underpants. Hey.
Huh?
Spoilers, Yukio was in it. She says, hi, Wade.
Oh, you said Yukio. I thought you said Yu-Gi-Oh.
For a
No.
second, I did too.
Hi, Wade.
Hey, Yukio. That's my favorite thing in those movies.
She is my favorite character, and she has one line, and it is hi, Wade.
It's a good line.
Love her.
I think in like Deadpool 2, she also says like, I think you're cool, Wade, and he's like, you're my favorite one, Yukio.
Also,
My favorite part was that Colossus was in it, and I don't think he said a single fucking
he
thing.
did not.
He said
Oh my God.
nothing.
Which is funny, because I don't think his actor is, like, very well known.
Huh.
Like, what have you been in, buddy? Besides Deadpool.
I don't know, but it was funny.
Nothing. Oh, hey! Rob Delaney killed it. Rob Delaney plays Peter.
Oh! I was
Rob
like, who the fuck is
Delaney
Rob
killed
Delaney?
it.
He did.
He absolutely killed it as Peter.
I like Peter.
You know who else likes Peter?
Peter.
I was going to
and
say Wade
Deadpool.
Wilson.
Yeah,
but
Wade Wilson does also.
I don't know if Peter likes Peter.
I hope Peter likes Peter.
I do.
Right.
Me too. I also hope Peter likes Peter.
There's so much I want to say about the movie that we can't because it's still too new.
Right? It's...
Will it, though, by the time this comes out?
Probably not, but I don't want to take that risk.
Fair enough.
I explicitly don't want the... What the fuck? I was gonna watch that today.
Spoiler alert, Deadpool's in it.
No! Fuck!
Yeah, spoiler alert, Deadpool's in it. Spoiler alert, a huge yak man is in it. Like a giant yak man.
They got him?
Yeah, they got the big yak man. And a little yak man.
The little yak man was my favorite one, honestly.
Oh, look at you, comic accurate short king.
My favorite thing was Casey going, "Hey Jordan, congrats on the cameo."
Christ.
Oh.
Oh.
Fuck.
So what else happened, Metty? You have some
Oh,
notes?
My week. Alright. Or my air quotes week.
Weak, parentheses, S.
Hey. One of the notes here is I'm cursed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember what that specific one's about, but I'm cursed.
Yeah, you are.
Because, about, 2 weeks ago? A week and a half ago now?
Something like that.
It is 4 a.m. I am sawing logs, I am cutting Z's, I am honking and shooing in my bed.
Snork
true.
memeing, if you will.
Yes.
Why would you snork Mimi? That seems rude.
Mimi, put up yourself as a snork.
I'm just gonna, I was gonna say something, nah, I'm moving on. So I wake up to a loud pop and an orange glow. Because, my fucking computer lit on fire.
It sure did, buddy.
My power source exploded at 4 a.m. when I had work. That was very fun. I was
sure
panicked
did
and
do that.
jittery, and I obviously didn't get back to sleep.
Yeah, fair.
Can't imagine why.
So after ripping the power source out of the computer the next day, I was like, I mean, I have a bunch of other power sources. It's fine. Oh, all their they're old, though. All their pins probably aren't compatible with the motherboard. So I order a new one off Amazon.
Okay.
And it gets delayed twice. And I'm
Great.
like, yeah, all right, that's fine. Whatever. It's whatever. As long as it's coming. You know what? Let's just double check. Maybe one of them will fit. And the oldest power source in this house actually has the right connections. Problem, it's about an inch and a half too big to fit in my tiny case.
Great.
Solution.
Slap it right on top of that bitch.
Just sit it on top.
Also, you can still see some of the ash from the fire on the bottom of the case.
Oh my god.
My power source went up. It was great. Also, you can see my pillow right there.
Pillow.
Yes.
That is traditionally where my computer sits. That little fire happened about a foot away from my head.
Oh,
Scary.
god.
Yeah. But hey, it posted.
That's great.
You know, it ran.
Hooray.
Yeah, hooray! So then, when it finally gets delivered, it's the same day we went to see Deadpool and Wolverine. I get to notice that the power source got delivered, and I'm like, oh, hooray! There'll be an Amazon box waiting for us when we get back to the house.
Uh-huh.
What do you? Oh shit! Mimi, blur the number. Not that they'll be able to find it just from the number. What do you not see in that picture?
I don't see the apostles of God who should be around that lawn ornament.
Yeah, but besides that,
Do a nice little zoom on that porch and take a little look.
yeah.
Let's see. I don't see... Wait. Nope, I thought that was a box of Dr. Pepper. It is not.
Let me get you a closer view.
What?
If you guessed that they didn't put the fucking thing in a box.
Hey, guess what? It was raining.
Awesome. Oh my god.
It was a very light misting rain, but it was still wet. But hey, you know, it's installed now.
Hooray!
Yeah, at least it works, I guess.
Yeah, it's white. Because the white one was a couple dollars cheaper, and I was like, yeah.
I actually forgot to talk about something in my week.
Oh, what?
What's that?
I forgot to talk about making a mistake.
Oh, tasty.
What kind of mistake?
Oh, you can see it right there in the podcast, General Nick. I said on KZ's stream that if I got $50, I would buy the Hot Ones Season 26 or whatever fucking set of hot sauces and run through the gauntlet. Season 24
Can I
was
just
close.
say real quick, when you tweeted about doing this, I was hanging out with some friends, and when we were done, we had finished everything we were going to do, like wrapping up the call, opened Twitter, saw that you were streaming, and I was like, oh, Carl's still streaming. I'm going to check in real quick and see if he died.
Yeah.
You were doing good. You were very wet, but you were doing good.
I was incredibly moist.
Yeah.
I was dribbling water all over myself. Sweating.
But, like, you look like you lived, so that was good.
I cooked wings and made my own wings and put it on. They're pretty good wings. A little too done.
Some of those sauces are tasty. I like
some
the
of those
garlic
sauces
one.
are really good. Some of them are really fucking
I'm
good.
about to straight up fucking drink the garlic one, I'm not gonna lie.
Those first 5 are fucking phenomenal. The last 5 are a nightmare.
I like number 9.
Do you?
The picture on it.
I also like the picture
a little
on it.
pricey. I'm gonna have to, like, reacclimate my taste buds to death before I can get a good flavor profile on it, but you know.
We might actually have to throw out Da Bomb Evolution just because it does not taste good at all. Like, it's not the matter of the pain factor, it is the matter of, oh, this one actually just tastes bad.
But it tastes like pure capsaicin.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this one just like does not have a good taste. That's unfortunate. The others, very tasty. I've never had fermented kimchi before, and now I have. Which one's your favorite? Mine is Fat Cat Sherman Meow's Revenge.
That's great.
You can continue, Metty. I just forgot about that one.
Well, that's fine. Let's see. What else? What else happened? Fire. There's another nail in my tire.
Oh, great.
You know, that's just my life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I bought a titty cup.
Yes, you did.
They call that a bra.
No. Titty cup.
I bought a titty cup.
Oh.
I've been bringing it to work.
Robot titty.
Yeah. I've been bringing it to work and just leaving it where everyone can see. Because it's not actually, like, bad.
Uh-huh.
You know, there's no robot nip, but big anime titty on cup.
Fair.
And you know how there's always that one guy who's like, oh yeah, I know about a thing.
Sure.
So I had a couple coworkers be like, is that from anything? Or, and I was just like, yeah, that's Titty Robot from Titty Robot. And, you know, immediately like, oh haha. But that one guy was like, oh yeah, I know about that. Immediately before he processed what I was saying.
Sure.
Because he had to, you know, he has to know.
Yeah,
he has to know about everything. He's the guy. And I'm like, oh yeah, I liked season 2. Season 2 of Titty Robot.
Yeah.
Where'd you watch Titty Robot?
99 Anime, thank you.
Did you watch Crunchyroll? Or 99 Anime?
The shitty thing is season 1 is on Hulu, but then season 2 is only on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
It took a little too long and a little, like, too many of my other coworkers laughing at him for him to realize, oh, fuck you, man. Like, maybe just don't be that guy. Anyway.
You fucking got his ass, though.
Yeah, I got his ass. It was fun. Destiny's dead.
Yay! It is.
Like, Destiny has been dead before, but Bungie just fired 200 fucking people which is 90% of the Destiny story team, half the music team.
Yeah.
And the two fucking, like, what do you call them? The community managers? Content manager?
Something like that, yeah.
The people whose job it is to keep the Reddit under control. All shit canned.
Well.
And it's like, so who's left working on Destiny? And they go, well, we're not going to be doing big seasonal content anymore. We're switching, we're going to be smaller stories from now on.
God.
We're not going to be doing yearly expansions anymore. Sony, we're working with them very closely again. It's like, oh, it's just done. It's just dead, done, and gone. Yay.
This
Finally.
is what you get.
So I've been playing Vermintide.
Hooray!
We've been having fun. We've been playing Vermintide.
Rats.
Sorry, I just got blindsided because I opened an email I got from State Farm about my bill, and it went up from $250 to $312 for no reason.
Oh.
So I guess I'm gonna have to call them and go, hey, stop increasing my price for no reason, you scumbags.
No, that's literally their job.
Tell me about Rat.
Rats.
Well, it's a game where there's rats.
Yeah?
Yeah. And you fight them. You shoot them. They're rats.
It's like What If Left 4 Dead, but you were killing a bunch of rats with swords instead.
Correct.
So it's better.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not playing on baby easy mode anymore. Now we're playing on, what, just like normal difficulty?
Technically baby easy mode is normal difficulty. We're on like one step above baby easy normal mode.
Oh, I thought we were 2 steps above.
Nah, 2 steps above has friendly fire, and I think Dan would kill someone.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Dan would kill someone, as I am the walking ballista.
Oh, I didn't mean like with friendly fire. I just meant like in real life.
No, you're right. You're right. I would one too many times be like, shit, I wasn't paying attention to my heat gauge, I'm exploding. And take out somebody, and then, yeah. Yeah. I'm just making sure that's not picking up on my microphone.
Oh, yeah, that's just really going off. The fire alarm is,
Oh, I can hear that through Discord, so that's loud as hell.
Well, Audacity's not picking it up, so that's good. Or it doesn't look like it is, but, sometimes...
The joys of living right next to a fire department.
Right?
We're like 6 streets over from that bitch, but we still hear it. But either way. What else I got? Oh. Hey.
Yep.
Hi.
What's up?
Cookie.
Oh.
No. No.
Are you waiting for me to do it? I don't know if I have it.
How could you lose it?
Let me check. There it is. Hold on.
I was gonna say, you gotta hit all the buttons on the soundboard until you get the right
Cookie Run Kingdom news.
Yay! 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 Yay!
I will be excusing myself from this segment of the podcast.
No, you will. You will sit right there and listen to what we have to say.
God damn it.
Nick, they added Create a Cookie. Were you good to make your cookie OC?
Do they do anything?
No. They stand around in the Times Square and they look cute.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see your cookie, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Carl, did you also create a cookie?
Where's my phone?
I was gonna say, if we're talking about it, you might as well both post your cookies.
Where did my phone go?
Hell yeah.
What year is it?
Oh, Metty's cookie's going on vacation.
Yeah. I pulled all the vacation stuff immediately and was like, well, I'm an alcoholic, so click. God, I wish I was on the beach, so click.
Man, I can't find my phone.
That's scary. You want me to call it?
Yeah.
Your guys' place isn't that big.
Yeah, that's why it's scary.
Did you hear him run out of his room? Is it in the bathroom?
There it is! Okay, here, I found it. Okay, thank you for calling. I found my phone. Okay, thank you, I found it.
Okay,
thank you. Okay.
That gave me like a visceral reaction in my stomach.
Hooray! Anyway.
Let me go get a screenshot of my cookie. Metty, keep talking about cookie while I cookie.
Post your cookie.
Yeah, so you got your cute little cookies, and they're cute little cookies. right?
I appreciate that the abbreviation will not change from like regular create a character stuff because it's still, CAC.
Yeah, CAC, create a cookie.
Incredible.
Cack. There's a little story about
So hang on. In the updated new Cookie Run Kingdom lore with the inclusion of the create a cookie, are you a human being converted to cookie size?
No, this is Cookie World, idiot.
So it's just a new cookie.
Yes.
It's just a new cookie that is you.
Okay.
We're best friends. We're best friends. There we are.
Oh god, I'm
gonna eat his hair.
About that one. Go ahead, buddy.
Don't eat Cream Ferret Cookie's hair.
That's not Cream Ferret
It's
Cookie.
pitaya.
I eat his hair. The soft flesh of a dragon fruit, I'm gonna eat it.
I also want to eat his hair.
Sometimes I look up at the ceiling and
you know who's hiding from
why.
me? The person whose hair I really want to eat.
Oh my god.
There I am.
Can't find the bitch.
There I am.
Oh, you look like a Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist.
Yeah.
He's the Final Fantasy protagonist.
Yeah.
And you're wearing a bra on your head.
Yeah.
I
just went to look through my media tab to see if I could find it before taking a new screenshot of it since I updated it. And I just see this fucking cat.
Why is he there so many times?
I really like using this picture of this cat. It's really funny.
God damn it.
He's just a sopping white little bastard.
That's what you look like on stream.
I mean, very rude to say, but you're right.
I also want to add in just this,
Oh, I remember this. Everyone made fun of you.
I'm just saying, if you guys can't handle blacksmith wives, then that's,
No, I watched that one movie.
I mean...
Was it Robin Hood? Is that what I'm thinking of?
What are you thinking of?
The one where they call the blacksmith at the end because they don't have the right key for the chastity belt?
No.
Then no, not Robin Hood.
It was a movie about knights and jousting.
Oh, the one where they're on motorcycles that I forced... who did I force to watch that with me?
No, it's actual jousting.
Oh, well,
It's
now I have
got,
to force you to watch the one with the King Arthur on motorcycles.
It's got Heath Ledger in it.
The Batman.
No.
There's a new Golden Radiance.
It's there? Hold up. I didn't see this.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, did you know buying a Golden Radiance skin from the Golden Radiant shop doesn't give you the default skin? And if you don't have that skin, you can't equip the golden version?
I'm not gonna lie.
So I have the Mystic Gold skin, but I can't equip it because I don't have the legendary Sovereign of the Abyss skin. I am upsetty spaghetti.
Oh, that's so fucking funny. Oh, get fucking owned, idiot.
My wife.
Oh, God.
I found the movie.
Yeah, what is it?
It's A Knight's Tale.
Oh.
And the main love interest is, fine, but everyone ignores the super hot blacksmith lady the whole movie.
I mean, damn. I don't have a good picture of it, but my kingdom is completely empty. There are just cookies walking around an endless void. There are no buildings.
Great for them.
Because all the buildings have been moved to other places where they don't have to clutter up anything, and I'm like, well, sucks for them, I guess.
Yeah, fucking sucked on.
Okay.
Wait.
Please? Please?
Because I think that's the
God,
goal.
I'm so lonely.
Well, that makes one of us.
Trying to think of anything else, because Cookie Run Kingdom's over now. There was no story update after the last one, because I think we talked about the last one.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't think I have anything else for my week other than the fleeting joy of Cookie.
You eat it and it's gone.
And
then
the
what are you
fleeting
supposed
agony
to do?
of Cookie. And then that's about it.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my life.
And then the ad break happens.
I was going to say, are we getting kidnapped to do the ad break live again?
It depends. Do I have the Patreon open right now?
Oh my god.
No?
Trick question. The answer is yes.
That's not a trick question. It's one of the answers.
Folks, welcome Welcome to the ad break.
Oh my god.
You're during the ad
take a
break
shit.
section. Oh, okay. You're doing the ad break section. We talk about things that we want you to do, such as following us on Twitter at DipShipsPod, and each of us individually at The Calamity Carl, at Mentor Man, at GFPPM, and at Echo Fetish. It's EKKO_fetish. I hate your name, Nick.
Well, now I can't change it.
Nick, where can they send us questions and topics to talk about?
Well, we have a Yahoo email. You could leave YouTube comments. You could leave tweets on the DipShips account.
Wow,
Apparently,
we have an
you could
email
use
address?
the-
What's the email address, Nick?
Oh, God. Dipships.boats? I tried. I don't know, man.
You were close. It's questions@dipships.boats.
I was close.
Fucking idiot.
Well, I know about the Spotify FAQ section.
Oh, that's right. I should pull up Spotify for podcasters.
Yeah, they can ask questions through fucking Spotify.
Yeah, that's still scary.
So I don't know the email address, but I know that. You could also just, write a physical letter to my home, and I would probably respond.
Yeah, and once again, anytime you want to just write on some parchment paper, roll it up, stuff it in a bottle, and chuck it out to sea, it'll probably find its way to us.
Yeah, we'll get it. Don't worry about it.
Hey,
You know.
if you want to support us directly financially, you can do so by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod. You can sign up at any tier. Any amount will help us. Hey, there's 1,000 people subscribed to the YouTube channel. If all of those 1,000 people put in $1, we would be getting at least
$1.
close to $1,000.
That would
be
buy
great.
food for the barrel I live in.
Yeah, especially now considering that we don't have a podcast network anymore.
Oh, shit,
Please,
right. So,
God help us.
if anyone would like to sponsor DipShips Pod,
Yes.
Please, God.
The new,
we should reach out to, Manscaped.
I don't know how to
we
get
should look
sponsorships.
into advertisements
We
again.
should. I don't know how to
I want to
go
do
about
terrible
that.
ad reads.
Right? That sounds
Me
fun.
too.
I wanna have to be like,
Do you like cutting your ball
AG1
sack
by
with a razor?
Athletic Greens.
No.
I love drinking green. Watch me drink green.
Oh, God.
Oh, it tastes so good.
Carl, were you doing the Minecraft poisoned sound?
Oh, now I guess I am. Anyway, for $1 a month, you get to listen to each episode of this wonderful podcast a day early. At $5, you get to watch it a day early. You get to watch DipShips, our humble Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series, a day early. You get to watch Party Board a day early. You get PM versus Anime, which are a Patreon exclusive series. A couple episodes are free, but some of them aren't.
Wow.
$10 a month, we get to thank you during the ad break bit here, which is we're going to get to in a second. And $20 and $50 just if you really want to do that, and also if you want to suggest stuff for PM versus Anime. Unfortunately, that's on hiatus right now because PM is dead and his body is rotting somewhere in the deepest part of Canada.
Toronto.
Crackheads.
Isn't that like the shallowest part of Canada?
I don't know.
Kind of.
But now I'd like
But
to thank our $10 and above members, starting, of course, with Aiden, stop trying to give me plans without telling me how they'll work.
Honestly.
No.
Seriously, dude, you gotta cut it out.
Nah.
Alisos Diogenes, Alley Bear, Breakdown 707, Cold Skin Gamer, Dr. Perpaka, the Purple Paka, Frost Samurai, Gomer, Chris Derp, Lordy Fars, Mr. I Like Spam, Pam's Tooth finds the courage to move on. Ryan Superfan, Vampire Sniper, puts a hit on Draconic,
Oh, shit.
putting a hit out. That's crazy.
We endorse this as
We
a
endorse
company.
this. Vine Ultimax, Yellow Yondello, Zombie Slayer 051, and our $20 patron, Mr. Collector.
I feel like we've asked this before, but what does he collect?
Let us know, Mr.
Patreon
Collector.
donations.
You know?
Oh my god. And if you want to get something physical, remember we have a merch store, streamlabs.com/thecalamitycarl/merch. Get a bucket hat. Get a
Doug.
duck beanie. Get a dog. The duck mug. Get some stickers.
You think we could sell, like... Alright, hear me out. We get, like, prop cartons of milk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have, like, the missing children thing, but it's just PM's wanted poster.
I mean, maybe.
Damn, that's good. Damn, that's good.
Yeah, but like
Damn,
that's actually good, right?
I mean, maybe. Probably not through Streamlabs because their merch selection is limited.
Like, damn, that's really good. That is so strong. Holy shit.
And remember, if you can't afford to financially support us, you can just help us out by rating the podcast 5 stars, liking the video, leaving a comment, sharing it around with anyone who you think would enjoy it. Because podcasts sink or swim based on word of mouth. Speaking of people we would like to thank, we'd also like to thank Vidazen at _VIDAZEN_ for our intro song Starbird and additional music Appetite Delight, Ride the Wave, Seaside, Time to Duel, and Fire Within. Wonderful music. Please check them out.
Hell yeah.
We'd also like to thank our fellas and the art department, Shibuya Gato and Shora Art, for our art assets. Shibuya did the logo, Shora did the thumbnail art.
All my fellas.
I
literally heard it in my head and started dancing.
Hell yeah.
I like how we all have fucking brain rot.
I know, we're dead, man. We're fucked.
And we would be remiss not to thank our editors, Mimi at Mimicry, MIMICKRII, and G, amazing GGG guy. Mimi's been editing the podcast. G's been editing Party Boat and a bunch of other shit for me on the side. And they've both been doing fantastic work.
Doesn't Mimi also sometimes do art assets?
Sometimes.
Well, they draw the duck in every episode.
That's true. I never ask Mimi to do a lot of this extra art stuff. Mimi usually just does it. And I'm like, I mean, all right, shit.
I mean, as long as she's having fun.
As long as she's having fun.
Like, that's just,
Don't forget! You can also check us out on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
Spotify?
Google, YouTube Music. Google Music doesn't exist anymore.
Oh.
Amazon Music, and of course the video version on YouTube. We don't know where you're listening, but we know where you're watching.
Live.
From New York, it's Saturday night.
It's Sunday night, actually.
God, fucking, I swear to God, Nick, I swear to God, I'm gonna get you good. I'm gonna get you good.
hooray.
I don't think we have anything else happening. I think that was everything. Let me read to you guys these things that need review from Spotify podcast.
Okay.
Sure.
Nana Marfo, the PM Venti rant is a top moment from this podcast.
I agree.
The Stranger, a month ago. Darkwing Carter here, just wanted to say thanks for the answers and the Mina love. She heard her name at 3 a.m. and jumped. 5 stars.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
Hell yeah, that's good. All right, thank you all for listening to this episode. We hope you you're enjoying this episode. We hope you continue to enjoy the rest of this episode. Let's get you back to it.
Oh, I thought we were just cutting out and being like,
No.
nah, fuck next week.
No.
It would be kind of funny.
That would be funny, but no.
This is my boat, and you cannot be here.
Okay. I think he's gone. Listen, I don't have much time. I need to tell you that if you like Yu-Gi-Oh, then you can go right now and listen to the Millennium Microphone podcast. Every 2 weeks, we put out episodes going back through the anime, and we've already covered all of Original Duel Monsters and Season 0. Right now, we're in the middle of GX, we record live, and we let our audience vote on every single episode's thumbnail. So, if you're interested, keep an eye out for that.
Hey, is that Shibuya Gato from the Millennium Microphone?
Dude, shut up! Shut up right now, he's gonna hear you!
Did you know that Millennium Mic is available on YouTube, Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music?
Dude, are you trying to tell them I'm here or steal my ad read?
And features hosts like Shibuya Gato Shora, Calamity Carl, BioRoxas, and KZ Excellent.
What the fuck are you doing on my boat?
Fuck. Shit. No, I gotta go. Go listen to Millennium Microphone.
All right, the ad break's over. Nick, go on.
Oh my god. Oh shit, that was weird. Just blacked out for like 14 minutes and
We were
some
sent
seconds.
to the money dimension.
God, I wish there was actual money there.
Right.
God, me too. Ironic
hey,
name,
guys.
really.
You know what's super cool and fun? You remember the last
Cocaine?
time that we recorded? Yes,
Yeah?
probably, I guess. I shouldn't say that actually my ex is addicted to cocaine.
Huh.
Anyway,
I forgot about that.
yeah, they do new things now.
Great. Great.
Also, I don't know if I told you this, they're also apparently now racist, so, like, I just keep dodging bullets.
Nice.
I was gonna wait till he, like, passed out.
That's crazy, Nick.
But yeah, so last time we recorded was, like, a month ago. And the time before that was, like, several weeks. So I think 2 episodes ago I mentioned that a machine was down that was, like, really important. It's still broken.
Nice.
We, at first it's not a huge deal because we only get jobs every so often for it, but then we immediately, like, almost as soon as it broke, got this weekly thing that we do on the machine. And I have to do it all by hand, and it's not fun. So, I think, like, the 3rd time I did it, I texted the owner, and I was like, hey, if we're gonna do this every week, we should really get this machine fixed. And then he did not respond to me. And when he came in on Monday, he was like, oh, yeah, so I'm looking into it. That was many Mondays ago.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, last I heard of the situation, not from him, but from our manager, was that they had reached out to some family they have in Argentina to find the part we need, because this machine's like 24 years old and they don't make parts for it anymore, so we just have to find it. And even if we do find it and fix the thing, if something else breaks on this machine, we're right back where we started. And I might have to kill someone.
Wow.
Because this one job takes about 4 hours to do. If the machine worked, it would take a half hour. I would much rather it take a half hour.
You know, the real shame here is that if you kill someone, they're not going to be able to use their fucking holiday pay.
That's true. Oh yeah, so about that, a coworker of mine got reached out to by a place he applied to like a year ago. And they were like, hey, blah, 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 here's our offer for your position. And it's way, way more than he's making here. So he came up to the owner and he was like, hey, I got offered this much. And the owner laughed in his face and said, I will never pay you that amount. And so my coworker immediately turned that conversation into, this is now my 2-week notice.
Nice.
And then we don't have, like, clear policies in place for, like, anything. Like, when I was hired, I didn't have to, like, read or sign anything. They just said, yep, start Tuesday.
I can't read.
And, like, since this dude picked up the shop, he was like, oh, yeah, like, basically everything in the old employee handbook, which I never got, but whatever. You can disregard it because I'm gonna make a new one and hand it out to you guys for our new policies. Again, it's been about 8 months, hasn't happened, no sign of it happening anytime soon. So we're just kind of winging it. So he was like, okay, I'm leaving, I've accumulated X amount of vacation time. When I finish my 2 weeks, will I get paid for that vacation time? And the boss is like, oh, I gotta think about that. And the last time he had to think about something, it took him like 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were really wondering how long he was gonna think about that, because he was only gonna have 2 weeks tops.
Turns out it was like 5 minutes.
It was like over the weekend, because that conversation started on a Friday. He found out by Monday. He was basically like, yep, we're not going to pay that. And also, he was like, okay, so then I'll just use the vacation time I have. I have like 9 hours, so I'll just leave a little early every day this week, or take like Friday off or something. Take Monday off. And the boss was like, oh no, I won't okay that vacation time.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So that went well.
Awesome, man.
I don't remember if I mentioned it, so last time, like, I had a one-on-one conversation with the owner to get, like, my second raise, he mentioned, like, oh, I would really appreciate it if you could help me get morale up. And I'm just saying, you're making it really fucking difficult.
It is so fascinating to see someone so incompetent at running a business.
I know.
Because he's just like, because you said that this conversation happened, like, in public, right?
With the coworker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means that now the whole ass store is not going to give 2 weeks notice.
Correct.
They're going to spend all vacation time the attosecond they get it. Like, you've not only burned this employee who's leaving, you've burned every employee who will ever work here.
Yeah. Like, our business is not big. Since that coworker left, there are 8 of us. We talk. Everyone knows all the shit that's going on. You can't, fuck someone over and expect it to stay quiet.
Fascinating. How just so fucking stupid.
So the fantastic part, no one told his direct supervisor what his last day was. So when I came in Friday and this coworker was gone, his boss was like, yeah, no one told me it was his last day, so there's this 2-man job I have to do, and I don't have a second man.
And you went, that's crazy, bye.
Well, I was thinking about doing that. I ended up helping, the delivery driver and him that day, because, there was this whole big thing going on. I didn't want to start anything, because I'm tired. It's 9 a.m. But, fucking, I don't know, man, because the owner's now okay, I gotta put on a job to get for this guy to replace the graphics dude. We've been down a customer service rep who's supposed to work the front for now almost 4 months.
Oy.
I couldn't imagine. This man seems like a delight to work for.
Genuinely, he is better than the last guy at being,
but the last guy
a person.
murdered, didn't he murder someone via gynecology?
Yeah, a lot of...
It's not hard to be better than the last guy.
The last guy was an asshole, but the thing is, I don't remember if I mentioned this either, he came to visit one time, he still owns the building, so if there's issues with the building, or he has to call the plow dude or whatever, lovely. Yeah, he has to come by to check shit out. So he came in after one of his many retired vacations now that he takes, and was, chatting with the employees, and... one of them, joked, oh, when are you going to come back to take over again? And he laughed, and everyone laughed, and then they left. And then later that day, she came to the back to the shop area, and she was like, I wasn't joking. I'd rather have him back. Because he was just that much...
everyone hates.
He's just that much better at running the business. Better person.
The literal murderer is better than you.
Yeah, it's bad, man. It's 4 months for the customer service guy, and we have, they're supposed to be regular, but they're kind of worthless, and I think he knows that, so the team meetings aren't actually that regular. The last big one we had, it had been 2 months, I think, since the customer service rep quit, and we needed to get a new one.
Mm-hmm.
And he has, this little list of all the things he wants to cover, and he hands it out, and then he basically just reads through the list and explains everything. So he's talking about, for our open customer service position, I... have changed it to a customer service / marketing position. And I was like, dude, you can't even get a customer service rep. Why are you making it more specific?
Because he's thinking that he'll be able to trick some, fresh out of college dumb idiot who wants a marketing job.
I saw a resume on his desk with someone who had a master's in business, and if you have a master's, you do not need to be working at this shop.
If you have a master's and you're applying to places like this, you're probably a retiree.
Maybe? I didn't look at the resume that deeply. I just saw master's and laughed.
Yeah, fair.
But, he's doing it again with this graphics position. Because I guess before this dude left, he overheard them talking about his replacement. And they're like, oh, none of these people really, match up with the specifications I need. They don't have the skills. And it's you're offering... $15 to $16 an hour on a position that is meant to be trained. They're not gonna have the skills you want. So this is almost definitely gonna just stay open.
And you didn't retain the last guy long enough to train a replacement.
No, he lasted 7 months because someone came and was like, you want to triple your money? And he was like, absolutely, I do.
Honestly, good for him.
Right? This place is fine. I don't hate this job most days, which is more than I can say about my last job. But Jesus Christ, he makes it so difficult when it does not need to be. Do you guys know what a jogging block is?
No. But I share that sentiment that you were saying.
The easiest way I can explain it is a piece of wood that you use to get paper to square up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, you just, put your hands up and get ready to fight the paper. But...
Yeah, correct. So we have one, and we work on a giant, basically, razor blade cutter to do most of our paper. So one day there was an oopsie, and the jogging block got cut by the giant razor blade.
Oh.
And it still works, but it's half the size and you can get splinters, so we don't like doing it.
It's funny.
It took that many months to be replaced.
Isn't it just a big block of wood?
Yep. I mean, like, it's, you know, it's got like a handle and stuff. It is like a piece of carpentry more than just a block of wood, but it's $70, and we get it from the same place that we get deliveries from genuinely every single day. And we only ended up getting one because every time he would come back and check in on, you know, like, hey, how's it going, guys? We would joke about the splinters.
That's great.
Oh, and he's afraid of like a lawsuit or something.
If he was really that afraid about a lawsuit, he would fix the stairs.
Yeah.
But he would fix the stairs. He wouldn't have fired someone like, or not fired, but
Yeah.
not paid vacation days.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I don't expect either of the positions that are open to be filled anytime soon, which is great because the one graphics guy who's left gets really stressed when it's just him.
I love when the shittiest people alive get like any of these sorts of positions of power. Yeah.
Right. So right now, I have this hard cap on this job, which I don't know if I'm gonna hit. I can work here another 2 years because after that, my boss retires, and I'm not doing this without him. I refuse. So at that point, I have to be like, I mentioned already, like, my plan is like, okay, yeah, I'll take his job if you give me $1 billion and all these other shit. And otherwise, I'm going to leave. Good luck. But
let him know.
Right? And I mean, hey, I'll stay if he pays me the $1 billion, but boy, I had to fight really hard for more than 50 cents. So I don't know if he's going to give me that $1 billion.
It's all right. I'm planning on taking the biggest pay cut of my fucking life to not work at this job and move somewhere else.
Well, your job feels like a war zone, so yeah, that's fair.
It's like, do I want to stay here and make $65,000 a year? Or do I want to not be miserable?
That's my secret. I make less money and I'm miserable.
Right? Wow! Big mood.
Let's see. I've been playing and watching a bunch of stuff. They put the Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy game on sale for like $12.
Yeah, they did.
So I got it. It's funny. It has like the problem that some of these games have where they're sort of linear levels. So as you're just kind of walking along at a normal pace, they're bantering because you know they're the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy. But then you hit like one of their trigger points and something happens and everyone stops making jokes to be like, look at that mountain! And I wanted to hear the banter. Don't stop. I have to stand still until everyone stops talking because I don't want to miss any funny jokes.
It's so true.
Isn't that the one where it was like one of the last Telltale games?
I don't think it's a Telltale game. It's not like one of the story things. It's like a third-person action game.
Oh, I know, but like it was released as like episode 1 of X.
No.
And then they
No, I don't think so.
Okay, but they did a Guardians
Totally
of the
could be
Galaxy,
wrong.
didn't they?
Yeah,
I think they
Telltale
did a
do a
Guardians.
Guardians.
Yeah. But it's not this one that Nick's talking about.
Yeah. Metty already talked about Vermintide. Very fun to play Vermintide
Hell yeah,
again.
Rats.
Been getting really into Guilty Gear. It's a problem.
Hell yeah. Bridget. Dolphin? Dolphin!
I have a button for that.
Oh.
But, yeah, people keep just sending me Elfelt art now, which I'm fine with that. That's
Hell
cool.
yeah.
I appreciate this. Still working on that Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, Sea of Stars, just a bunch of good games that I do not have time to finish. Then I rewatched Nimona, because I just saw it on Netflix, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, and that's still a great fucking movie.
That's the one about the little gremlin, right?
It is the shape-shifting gremlin, and the 2 gay dads.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I watched the Warcraft movie.
Why?
Because it was there.
I'm so sorry.
And so when I watched it, I had these pictures. I'll have to see if I can find them again and throw them in the server. But
I was about to say I heard that one's pretty good. I was thinking of the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
The Dungeons and Dragons movie is pretty good.
movie's great.
The Warcraft movie is like fine. It's serviceable. I don't really care about Warcraft, so it wasn't really for me. But
yes, the dichotomy of a species.
Yeah.
Horrible fucking gorilla ape
exactly.
Men and green hot lady.
So they have this incredible CGI work for the orcs, and like they're these big hulking they're monster people basically, and they have really good expression work in the models, and like they look straight out of the game. They're really, really good.
They look better than the game because
They
the game is
do.
from 20 billion years ago.
And then the orc women are just people but green.
Yeah, big titty women, but green.
And I would be like, oh, that's because they're the love interest that, like, does stuff like they fuck a human in this movie. But no, there's, like, multiple orc women, and they basically all look like this. And I'm like, this sucks. This is dumb.
Hell yeah.
I finally, in the year of our Lord 2024, watched Naruto The Last.
What the fuck is that?
It's the movie that came out after the anime ended that was supposed to be, like, the end of everything, like the end of the Naruto series, and like him and Hinata officially get together and Sasuke
And
shows
then
up with him missing an
Boruto.
arm. Yeah, and then Boruto happened, but whatever.
You got a lot of money for it.
I bet. It was also fine. It had some cool moments. It's basically what I expected out of an anime movie. Then I watched, I want to talk about that one in a second, because I have a lot to say about that. I watched Smiling Friends, all of it,
Nice.
because I didn't know where to watch it, and then someone told me, so I did. And it's insane.
Yeah, it is brain rot.
My boss, who I want to guess is in his 60s somewhere, watched
The
Smiling
dichotomy
Friends.
of work.
Oh, that's them. But they watched Smiling Friends before me. They brought up at work, like, so I was watching this thing my son showed me called Smiling Friends. You ever seen it? And he described an episode to me because I said I hadn't, so he walked me through the plot, and I just couldn't believe that what he was saying was real. And then I saw it.
Haven't I talked about it enough? But apparently not.
Well, like, you guys post GIFs and stuff, but out of context, I'm just like, oh, this is taken out of context, not just,
No,
oh, no,
it's
this
not.
literally just happens.
What context?
Yeah, exactly.
The context didn't vote for Mr. Frog and was taken out back and shot.
There was a whole episode where they, like, I forget where they go, but they get off a plane to have a vacation.
Brazil.
Brazil.
That's right, yes,
Smiling
Brazil.
Friends go to
Going
Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah. And then they have, like, this communication breakdown about booking a hotel, and the whole episode is just them dealing with the fact they forgot to book a hotel, saying fuck it, and going home. And it is the realest 12 minutes of my life.
Yeah. My favorite thing about
Alright,
that episode
yeah.
is when they call Mr. Boss, and it sounds like they were in the recording booth calling Mr. Boss's voice actor without telling him anything.
It's really good.
And it's like, it's awesome.
Alright, but knowing them, that's probably exactly what they did.
Yeah, you guys
Right?
picked a really bad time to go.
It was genuinely very funny. I had an incredible time. It's something that if I was going to introduce to someone, I would have to be like, we're going to sit here and watch a whole season, because if I show you one episode, you're going to walk away from this
And
thinking
never
I'm a
watch it again.
freak. And you're right, but you got to keep watching.
I swear it's funny, but if you're not already super online, you have to
Yeah.
acclimate. If you don't know who Tomar is, boy.
I watched this 3-episode Chinese anime called Fog Hill of 5 Elements.
Okay.
And I don't give a shit about the plot. The plot is kind of dumb. It's like there are these 5 aspects or avatars of an element. Like there's the fire dude, an ice dude, whatever. Kind of straightforward enough. It's generic. I don't care.
Yeah.
And a long time ago, they like freed a demon king, and demons started wandering around the world. It is the craziest animation in fights I've seen in a long time.
How you introduced it is like the most like grandpa thing I've heard you say.
What?
Like out of context rather, because you said this Chinese anime.
It is. It's a Chinese
And,
anime.
Like it's a Chinese anime. No, I get that, but my brain just goes to like my
I'm
grandpa
picking this
going
GIF
one of
on
them
my
Chinese
phone,
animes.
So I don't know if it's actually good, but like this is what the fights look like.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, hey, that
It's-
looks like that one fight in Cookie Run Kingdom.
Oh my god.
It
I'm
does,
gonna kill
actually.
you.
It really does.
It looks like White Lily Cookie taking out Shadow Milk Cookie.
It's really upsetting. Yeah, it's cool. It's fun. Just turn your brain
Might be
off
the
and
same
watch the
animation
pretties.
studio.
I watched maybe one of the worst movies I've ever seen. The Clone Wars animated 2008 movie
Oh,
where they introduce Ahsoka for the first time.
yeah.
I don't know how they managed to make a movie that was only an hour and a half long feel longer than Dune 2, but they did. They really did.
Wasn't it also the stealth pilot for the series?
It was.
So it was like 4 episodes that were supposed to be, right?
Sort of. So I had it explained to me where the movie is technically episode 3 of the show.
Yeah.
And episode 1 is in season 3, and episode 2 is in season 1.
Oh yeah, no, it's super out of order.
Yeah, it sucks and it's stupid, and if I didn't have someone pointing at them to be like, we're watching this one next, I wouldn't do it.
I mean, yeah, that's entirely fair.
They also microaggressioned...
If I didn't watch it while it aired.
They also microaggressioned the entire homosexual community with Jabba's uncle.
Let's go.
I mean, you're right. You're right, and there's nothing else to say there.
Okay, the 2 big things I have a lot to say about in terms of what I watched. I watched the entire, I forget if it's Legends or Tales of Arcadia. I watched Troll Hunters, 3 Below, Wizards, and the movie Rise of the Titans.
Yeah?
And I've never seen a bigger downward slope.
Hell yeah! Troll Hunters, great. 3 Below, peak. Oh no, oh no, oh no,
like,
oh.
Troll Hunters I'm in from the beginning. I loved everything. I stopped watching because of the voice actor thing for a bit and then got back in. And then
Rest
3
in
Below.
peace.
Yeah, honestly. It sucks about that dude. I read about the accident and it's insane to have that happen.
And then 3 Below.
Yeah, 3 Below, it was a little slower to start, but same thing, I
slower
got into it.
Oh, man, those accents.
Yeah, they don't get better.
Oh man, I get it, but also, oh man.
And then Wizards is only 10 episodes, and I think they knew that it only should have been 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Basically everything in Wizards I didn't care about, and I was right.
They were like, alright, Guillermo del Toro, maybe we cut back a little. And he's just doodling feet in his notebook, and he went, what? I went, yeah, no, this is a kid. No, this is for kids. No.
And then the movie, so I watched the Clone Wars movie and Rise of the Titans the same day.
I'm so sorry.
I guess
getting it all out of the way at once.
Literally, I got home from work. I was watching it with my friend Danny. Got home from work, and we just immediately were like, all right, we're doing this in one night, so we don't have to do this twice. We started watching Clone Wars. We started a drinking game immediately, so that by the time we got to Rise of the Titans, we would already be kind of in it. And it didn't help. It just is not a good movie. They set up a lot of stuff. It doesn't go anywhere, and the things that actually do happen just make me mad.
Nice.
They had the potential to kind of turn the whole franchise into a loop, like Ben 10 did. A couple other series.
Yeah.
Fucked it up.
Super hard. Honestly.
it makes me so angry to think about.
Honestly. Like I don't generally like the never-ending cycle time loop
I don't
kind
really
of
like
thing,
it either.
But they were building to it the whole ass time.
And then they just changed their
mind. Like how
mind.
Mighty Max ended.
I don't think I watched
literally,
that.
they were building at it for 4 seasons, and then they went, nah.
Yeah, we're giving it to Toby now. Like, really? Toby?
Toby?
Yeah, fucking Toby? Anyway. Oh, and then I finished Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal.
Nice.
Yay! Now you can delete it from that hard drive.
I can. It's taking up, no joke, like 400 gigs. It's fine. It starts rough. There's a couple good seasons. Then there's a couple bad seasons. And then the last season is, like, actually really good. Right up until the, like, big villain they've been building for 2.5 seasons has to duel, and you're like, oh, this dude plays Numeron and he sucks.
Yeah.
But then there's still 2 duels after that, and they're actually, like, really fucking insane and great. I think there's a duel between... This show came out forever ago, who cares? Between Yuma and Shark.
Mm-hmm.
And it has, like, one of the most unique endings to any Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel I've ever seen.
I care, Nick. I'm on a Yu-Gi-Oh! podcast, and I haven't watched this yet.
I'm not going to tell you how it ends.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to say this is one of the best possible endings to a duel to exist in the series of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, that has me excited.
It's genuinely super cool. You just got to get through the shit part. And that means tomorrow, I'm probably gonna fucking start Arc V again.
Yay!
Because that also has a duel I really like, so I'm probably just gonna watch that one and then go back to where I left off. Oh, and I also watched a Bigger. Bigger was a Dropout special with Brennan and his wife, which they do a show that I had never really seen before, one of those long-form improv things. You like get a story from the audience and do nonsense. So, like, minute 1 of that thing, they point at a lady and they're like, can you summarize the story you're going to give us in 1 sentence? And she goes, a hamster exploded in the microwave.
Nice.
This is the jumping off point to begin their improv show, and it only gets wilder from there. It does involve the all-hamster, who at one point possesses the body of Poseidon.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
And it was fantastic. It was great.
That sounds sick.
It may have been heightened by the fact that I watched it after beating Chris's ass in Guilty Gear for like 2 hours.
Hell yeah.
But I think even without that, it would have been funny as hell.
Hey, you guys want some questions?
You know what? Yeah.
We have about 5 minutes for questions.
That's good, because in about 5 minutes, my medicine alarm is going to go off.
If you have any questions you want to send in to ask us anything, questions at dipships.boats. Tweet them at us at dipshipspod on Twitter.
Ambush Carl on stream.
Yeah, I'll kill you. Frost Samurai asks us, what Pokemon move would you describe yourself as? Personally, I'm a Flare Blitz guy.
I think for the bit, I have to say Hydro Pump just because of the shirt.
Nice.
If I miss it.
Yeah, if I miss this Hydro Pump, I will kill myself.
I'm going to say Lock On because I got to lock in every day.
Yeah, you don't, though.
Fuck you.
Slacking was loafing around. Shit!
I mean, I guess that does count as a move, doesn't it?
You're right. It should.
Well, struggle.
Struggle is actually the most relatable one.
Struggle.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
A Fatty Dragon asks, worst boat in history?
I'm going to say the Titanic.
Damn.
I was going to say the first one, objectively.
I was going to say one of those round boats that stupid asshole Alexander the Great sent out to sea and was like, this boat is round, it'll float. And everyone went, well, yeah, but it's not going to sail good.
You've described the Bioshock
that wasn't Alexander the Great.
bathysphere.
That was,
I don't know, was that Augustus?
That was one of the insane Roman ones, not Alexander the Great. Although he's also insane.
One of those wild Roman freaks.
I was going to say, they're all either anime girls or twinks in Fate, so what does it matter?
One of the ones who is not in Fate Stay Night.
Fucking weird
Because
Italians.
He's a little too syphilis-y for Fate Stay.
Servant of Thorns asks us, Yugi or Zoe, referring to her cats. I have to say Yugi.
I think I do too, like contractually.
I mean...
You think you could get like a collar that is also the Millennium Puzzle?
Oh, 100%.
I hope so.
You know, I'm going to 3D print a tiny little Millennium Puzzle.
Hell yeah.
Now we just got to get the cat to wear a collar.
Yeah, that's the harder part.
Some of them do. Some of them take it, no problem.
Simply Xana asks, what's getting banned in the TCG?
Everything. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is canceled.
Damn, you're right.
I know what I don't want banned, but I know everyone wants banned.
Under the Sea?
Please, no. Please don't touch my Flamberge Dragon. I know you guys all hate him, but listen, I like Soul Charge, and water monsters are about to get another one of these fucking things, so leave me alone.
Alright.
You're right, let's take him out back and shoot him.
Appaloosa should be banned.
Probably, yeah.
It's definitely it's gotta go.
I think they didn't go far enough. I think every card that starts with Pot of should be banned.
I actually do agree.
I kind of agree with that.
Pot of Avarice, get it the fuck out of here. Pot of Charity, get the fuck out of here.
Derpus Khan asks, what's one hobby you always wanted to get into but haven't purely because the investment tied to it? For an example, for me, it's always model trains. Magic the Gathering. I'm already into Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't need to pay more for fucking cardboard.
Tennis.
What did you say?
Me?
Yeah.
Tennis.
That's fair. I'm fond of tennis.
Like you kind of need like the ability to run back and forth.
Like, I could do that, but it feels like a lot to be like, oh yeah, let's go out to a fucking...
Exactly, tennis court.
Tennis court.
In the heat.
Yeah.
Run back and forth, track a little ball around.
Metty, I think that there is an indoor tennis court literally down the street from us.
Yeah, and that's so... Like, we'd have to walk down the street? I'm already tired.
I want to play tennis, but it's 10 at night.
What a better time to play it.
Honestly, yeah, the court's gonna be empty.
You're not wrong, but it's like the closest court to us is like on a school, so
How about you,
it's
Metty?
gonna be empty.
I don't want to go there at 10 at night.
I mean, Warhammer's prohibitively expensive.
Yeah.
Also, ain't nowhere around to, play it. Like, I don't live in Great Britain. I ain't got a fucking Games Workshop down the road. Like,
Tora Hart asks, you ever bought merch for something you've never engaged with? For example, I have the Kamen Rider X-Aid belt and Mighty Action X, and I've never seen X-Aid.
Huh.
That was me with Kamen Rider in general when I bought the Wizard Driver without ever watching Kamen Rider at all.
And
or Beast,
you regret
rather.
In fact, you like the driver so much more than the show.
Yeah.
I don't really buy like a lot of merch full stop in general, so I definitely wouldn't buy it for something I didn't even know what it was.
I'm sure I've done it. You know what? I've bought merch and then got into something. Starlink.
Yeah.
I bought all the Starlinks because they were on sale at a Target, and I went, these are giant little like plastic starships, and they're like $2 a pop. Hell, I'm buying literally every single one, and they're amiibos.
Oh my god!
So I have every Starlink except I think the fucking New Zealand exclusive character. Star Fox was a Switch exclusive character. If you try to put him on the PlayStation or Xbox Starlink, it don't go.
That's so funny.
And I have him, and they're all right down here.
Yay!
Oh, do you guys want a Bo fact?
It
Sure.
better be a good one.
Let me tell you about the term keel hauling.
Yes, I know this fact.
Oh, you do?
Oh, okay, new fact.
It can't be one I know.
Well, keel hauling is a form of punishment and potential execution once handed out to sailors at sea. The term literally means to drag along the keel, which is the bottom of the ship. That is something that I just learned today.
Yeah, it's fucked up and horrible.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know the bottom of the ship was called a keel.
Oh, I was gonna
So-
say, I thought you knew that it was like.
So that's like, I looked it up and I was like, oh, the bottom's called a keel. What does that have to do with keel hauling? And then I looked up keel hauling and I was like, oh, you're
That's
literally
it.
dragging someone along the bottom of the ship as it's fucking moving. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
that's what the Ailstorm song is about.
And most
That's
of the
so good.
like if it happens when you're like out at sea and you've been there for a bit, there's like barnacles and shit on there.
Oh, that shit hurts.
Yeah, getting dragged, or rather bumped repeatedly against sandpaper.
Yeah.
That's
All
awesome.
fucking choking to death.
I hope
Yep.
that's how I die.
Well, we can make that happen for you, buddy.
What?
Alright, just run up to the side of the boat real quick.
Thank you all for listening to this episode of DipShips, the Legitimate Boating Podcast. Hope you all enjoyed it. Remember, if you want to support us directly financially, you can do so by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod. Anything helps, please.
Right? We don't have a network anymore. Come on, guys.
Get some merch.
Sponsor us.
Streamlabs.com/theclevernecross/merch. Bucket hat, duck beanie, Doug, the duck mug.
God damn it.
And all that's good. If you can't afford to do any of that, rate us 5 stars, like the video, leave a comment, because podcasts sink or swim based on word of mouth.
If you know anyone interested in a mutiny, so
What?
are we. So
Huh?
go ahead and send them our way. Don't worry
No.
about it. Cover your ears for
Yeah,
this part,
nothing. It's
Carl.
nothing.
Oh, okay. Haha, yay!
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 Look, Carl, look, keys, boo boo
Oh,
keys.
jangly keys!
Yay! I love the keys!
Now push him.
I can't move. I glued myself to the spot.
God
I
damn
was-
it. You do this
I
every
was like,
time.
no, this is where we play the fucking Minecraft hit sound effect, and the podcast hard ends.
Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you all in the Nautical Mile.
Bye!